Another
It is
service
Saturday,
snippet.
and you
Please
guys know what
forgive me.
happens on Saturday. We go to church, and I give my synopsis. And today, no different. Okay, so in the past, Pastor had done a series. If you guys remember, Let's Pray. We had talked about that. Then he did the series, Let's Do Difficult, which we talked about, and I gave my synopsis on. And now he's starting a new series, and I think this one is so powerful, so amazing, and so easy to do if we really want to. And that is Let's Please God. Let's please God. It doesn't take much to please God. It really doesn't, and God has told us exactly what we need to do in order to please him. So yes, it's Let's Please God, Money Matters. It's his new series, and I'm excited about that because I am trying every day to please God and live according to his desire. Yeah, I'm trying every day to do God's will and not mine. I always tell my kids that everything we have, the fact that we're being sustained is not by my strength, but by God's. I want them to know that it's not me, that everything we have comes from God. So let's talk about how we can please God. And it really doesn't take much. Even though Pastor Allen, it is let's please God, money matters, which is what he talked about. But first, let's talk about pleasing God. What? God has laid his law out to tell us exactly what we need to do in order to please him. And if we don't have his law, then lawlessness will reign. Without God's law, even countries and states, they cannot function, because then lawlessness would reign. All the laws that we abide by are or came from or originated from God's law, right? These are the things that we have to do. And why would it be hard? It shouldn't be hard. It should be easy, right? What do you guys think? So back to what Pastor said. So first of all, we have to know, when you're talking about let's please God, money matters, is to establish the fact that God made everything and everything is his. Even the money that we have. He's the one that blesses us, right? We know the other people, they call it blessings, but is it really blessing if you have to sacrifice something for it? When God gives us something, he requires nothing in return. No, he don't even plead or beg us to serve him. He doesn't. So we want to acknowledge who the owner of everything is. And Pastor was saying that a lot of people think it's a sin to be wealthy. He said there's nowhere in the Bible it says that. After all, God had blessed some people with magnitude of wealth. Let's think about Abraham. He was very wealthy. Job, wealthy. Joseph had reign. He was under the Pharaoh. Hello. So God, when he blesses, he can really bless us. But it's what you do with that blessing. How you use that blessing. He wants you to use it for his honor and his glory. Some of you may agree, some of you may not agree. These days I feel like, was I in church? I have not been writing down notes. Before, I would scribble and write all over my paper. These days I have not been doing that at all. So forgive me. I want to do my synopsis and I'm like trying to remember what service was about. Maybe I just need to pay more attention. I was. Maybe let's call it age. Let's call it age. It gotta be age.